Just a little bit about what guides us, and that would be us being the school board and the school district in our decision making along the way with projects like this and just about anything we do. That would be our school district mission. And a key piece and point in all of that is that our why, our school district's why, is to prepare all learners to thrive in an ever-changing global society. And then the what and the how we do it are guided by commitments. And I won't go through all of those to take the time to do that, but these are the types of guides that we use to inform the what and the how that we do things in our district the way we do it. Now, what does that look like currently? That mission, those Lancer commitments in action. Some scenes from our classrooms, from throughout the school district, supporting the diverse learning needs of students, providing a wide variety of electives and educational options at the high school, at the middle school, at the elementary, supporting the diverse learning needs of students, learning to read, and in the area of math. Extending learning beyond our classrooms. Individualizing, personalizing instruction with a recently implemented mobile computing initiative. Again, small group instruction tending to the individual needs of students, those that need additional time and support, those that are ready to move on more quickly. Engaging students in some of what you hear out there in some of the more of the leading edge programming, science, technology, engineering, and math. Here's a prime example of that in action with our robotics program. Engaging our students through the arts. This is a part of the core learning experience in the school day that extends out beyond that into the community. Extracurricular, co-curricular, and the fine arts, the athletics. Now, one measure of success, of the academic success, are the ACT composite scores. These are published every year, and year in and year out, the Crescent-Hokah students, having come through our system, score above state averages and above national averages on the composite scores for the ACT. And I think most of you are familiar with, scoring above the Minnesota average is very significant in that Minnesota leads the country in ACT results. And that's on the academic side, but we're certainly much more about, there's much more that we're committed to than preparing for academic success. Preparing students and our children for life. The types of skills that they need to be successful beyond the academics, be it in the workforce or with life. We hear a lot about these. Creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, communication. The types of skills that some of you who are business people are looking for in the people that you employ. So the question that the board has been taking into account all along is, how do facilities support the development of the academics as well as those 4 C's that I was mentioning? Now, we've been doing that with that commitment to fiscal responsibility very, very responsibly. What you're looking at is comparison, state comparison. This is, it's called debt service. The numbers that you see, the blue, I don't know if you can tell, make out the color there, but the first 5 graphs, the first 5 years up through 2013, that's the Crescent-Hokah data. That's dollars per student spent on debt service. The lion's share of that debt service is for the addition, the middle school, high school addition that went on that building that opened in the year 2000. The other debt would be if we're taking on other projects to address major capital needs. We really don't have a lot of that. And as you can see, we're significantly below the state average. You need to look at 2012 compared to 2012, but you can still see 2013, we're still significantly below where they were where the state was. The state average is the last graph there, the 1275. And then school districts our size, is the second to last, the 1591. We're significantly below what the state spends on facilities. Now, what does that mean? It means we're being very, very prudent with the taxpayers' dollars, but at the same time, we go on for an extended period like that, these major projects can start to catch up with us. One in the high school project, included in that are replacing 1965 boilers. That boiler project alone is over $500,000. If a boiler goes out in Minnesota, we need to act on that right away. That would present some challenges because the revenue that we have coming into the school district annually for capital improvements from two pots of money totals $160,000. $160,000. We need to save that money multiple years to do these major projects. If emergency arises, then we could be in a situation where we would have to take money from the classroom that goes in directly into the classroom to support instruction to deal with that emergency situation. But we have been doing a very good job of using the taxpayers' dollars responsibly with regard to that debt service.